Hi, everybody. Hi, Nikki. Welcome for a first timer. Very glad that you're here. There's always a first time for everybody. So I'm just going to go ahead and check around and make sure that I have got everything going here that should be going. And let me also put my information up at the top. Whoops, that's not going to do it. So if somebody wants to register an order to bid, they have got to get in touch with me. Okay, let's see here. Wolfwalker sales at gmail.com. Let's pin that somewhere. All right, there we go. Perfect. I know about that weather. Oh, hi, Candy. All right, I see you. Thank you for registering. Linda, I see you. Miss Callie, Michael, Deborah, Leonore. Thank you, Leonore. She is my moderator for those of you who are new. So she'll be putting comments in there every once in a while. We'll see who else is going to be coming in. I know the weather. I mean, I've never heard so many people talk about the weather in their area as I have this year. And oh my goodness, we're lucky because we have had nothing but beautiful spring weather. So I live in central Virginia, which is fairly close to the mountains. And we've been having 70 to 75-degree weather. It's just been phenomenal. All the flowers are up, trees are blooming. So I'm not going to complain at all because I know a lot of people have been having some pretty severe weather. I know my friends in Illinois and Ohio have been having some very, very cold weather. So I'm blessed. I'm sitting down here in Virginia and we're just having a wonderful time. Oh, look at that. Laura Robinson. They're having a weather alert in Georgia. This is so weird. I mean, it's missing Virginia. Georgia people shouldn't be having weather like this, and yet they are. Mississippi, Georgia. I mean, it's just crazy. So we seem to be in some little bubble where we're not getting anything. We had one day of snow this year, and that was it. And it was a good snow. It stayed on the ground for about 2 weeks, and then it just disappeared. And since then, nothing whatsoever. Very, very, very strange. So I feel for you guys. If you're in the area where you are not getting nice, wonderful spring weather, I'm sorry. I really am. So let's see. Tonight, I've been going through my jewelry, which I have a lot of, and I wanted to sprinkle in non-native items. For those of you that like other things other than native people, I know most everybody here comes to this channel for native items, and I've certainly got plenty. But we've also got some other things that are going to be coming up that I've had in my boxes for a long time, and it's time to move them along. So those will be sprinkled in here as well. And it's everything from beads to earrings to rings, bracelets, all kinds of stuff like that. So we will also be putting those in. And of course, if you ever have requests, let me know if I'm spending too much time in one area. just go ahead and let me know. Hi, Olga. Well, thank you very much, Olga. I just got out of the shower. That's probably why I look good. Sometimes I just don't have time. These earrings are sterling silver. They're Mexican. Aren't they cool? They're just little dingle dangles, little dingle dangles. And I can't remember. I either got them from Melly or from Gina. Just can't remember. So who else has come in? Madame Bougeot, thank you very much for coming in. Anybody else? I think I've got everybody. So let's see. Oh, you should see my area here because it's probably got 500 pieces of jewelry on here, and I'm just going to go and pick here, there, and everywhere. Since I opened up all my boxes, I just came in and put it down. My friend and I today decided last minute to go have a wonderful coffee and breakfast together and chit chat. And Joan, if you're out there and you're not in the chat, I'm talking about you. So we had a great time. It was so nice to catch up. She's been having to go back and forth from Virginia to the Midwest to kind of clean out her mom's house. Her mom's moving into, I think it's assisted living. I'm not quite sure. So she and her sister are just busy, busy, busy arranging and cleaning the house and doing stuff like that. So she's been traveling back and forth. So it was good to catch up with friends, as you all know. It is. Hi, Nikki. What's the crown mean? Where is the crown? Is there a crown? Nikki, tell me where the crown is. Do you mean up at the top where it says crown top fans? Oh, just hit it. And you will see all the top fans. And that's what all those little numbers are. And it may have something to do with how you check in, like if you're the first or second or third. I'm really, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to go from top chat to live chat. So if all of you would switch to live chat, that way I think it makes it easier for pricing. I know one day I was putting prices in and people were not seeing it. And then I realized that a lot of times if I'm on live chat and others are on top chat, you may not be seeing everything that's going on. So good idea if we all get on to live chat and then you can see everything that's being written down. So Madame Bougeot says, I think it means I talk too much. I don't think so. Cute, but no, not too much. It may also, maybe it has to do with how many times you've watched Wolfwalker Collectibles. It could be that. I'm really not sure. Very interesting. I'll have to do a little research on that and see. Now, also what's up there under live chat, and I think you all can see it, there is a thing that says goal, and there's like a little bullseye with goal. And if you hit that, it says the goal amount is 10 super chats. If I get 10 super chats, what am I going to do? Well, what I'm going to do is when and if oops, now I got to get out of here. I get 10 super chats, I am going to do a sit down with Wendy, cup of coffee thing. You can ask me any questions that you want to ask me. You can send ahead photographs if you've got some jewelry, some Native American pieces or other pieces, and you don't know what they are or you want information on them. You can send that to me ahead of time, and then I will try to show that picture and talk to you about that piece. Just anything at all. It's just going to be ask any questions, whether it's social or it's personal, not too personal. or jewelry oriented. So that's what I'm going to do if and when I get the goal, which is 10 super chats. So that'll be fun. I've never done anything like that before. But I thought, what can I do if for some reason people donate and I get that? So I think it's $50. It's 10 super chats, and when I get to the 50, then I will just give you a day and a time to come in, and it'll just be coffee with Wendy, and we will discuss and talk about anything and everything you may want to do. So that's what that one is. Hi, Tammy. I see you in here. Love Mad Girl, I see you. Thank you all for coming in. It's so nice of you to be here. Okay. So I think we've covered a lot of that. A little bit farther down the road, since I've got some new people coming in, I know I've got at least 3 in here that are new because you've contacted me. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm here and where my knowledge and my skill came from. I think it's always interesting for people. I'm not just a talking head. I really do this stuff. So we'll get to that a little bit later. Okay, so Madame Bougeot, I'm the one that's doing all the talking here. So enough talking and a little bit of action, perhaps. So where do we start when I have 100 pieces here? I'm going to start off with not native pieces just to get going. Oh, let's start with this. This is a pretty piece. I like this. I've had this a very long time. This may have come from my store. I can't remember. I've had it that long. So a very beautiful locket. Look at that Labradorite. It's very lively and very active. Beautiful, thick sterling silver, handmade bell cap. It does have the little latch. It does open up. So you could hide something in there, whatever you think you want to put in there. That's your daily aspirin or something else. There it goes. It's got a fairly big jump ring. So you will be able to put a nice thick chain through there if you want. Hang on a minute. I can see I'm glowing. That is not my aura. I think it's a dirty screen. So hang on a minute. I'm gonna wipe the screen down. Someone told me to do this once before and it worked. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Let's see if that works. Did I make this? No, this is not one of my pieces. This is Balinese, and I can tell it's Balinese by the workmanship in it. It's very, very pretty. And this is very thick, heavy sterling silver. Nice Labradorite. Hey, Gina. All right, so that's our first piece up. Now let's make sure Wendy can do this right. Hi, Diane. Good to see you. Okay, this is going to go out. We'll do a starting bid. And it's on the screen. It's 40. And for new people, if you bid, you will always see your bid first. That does not mean it's going to show up first on my screen because it just depends on how fast your computer is. So I just want to let you all know that in case you go, oh my goodness, I was first. Why didn't I win it? It's because I got to go by what's on this chat. And usually you can see what's on that chat, but that's the way it is. So this one is 40. It's a big piece. It's 2 inches long. Lots and lots and lots of color and flash. Nothing's cracked. Those are all matrices within the stone. Oh, Gina, what's going on over there? It's a freak show here in California. Are you getting bad weather like lots of other people? Michael Roberts do want to know what the size is. I believe it's 2 inches. It is. It's 2 inches. Labradorite's very, very cool stone. So $40, 2 inches Labradorite, sterling silver bell cap. Now I can hypnotize you all. Okay, we will pass. It is here in case you have interest later. Get that over there. All righty, where do we go from here? We are going to go to, oh, let's do this one here. Okay, this is a hand painted on bone feather. It's done by Prairie's Edge, which is a store. I believe it's in Colorado. I believe it's in Denver, Colorado. It's all Native American original art. And the artist has like a little pony signature on there, but I cannot tell you who it is. And a lot of these artists are Lakota Sioux that are at Prairie's Edge. So bone, hand painted, looks like a blue jay feather. It's on a sterling chain. It is 2 inches long. Let's see. Okay. Starting bid. Can't beat it. Some of these pieces I need to just let go of and move on. So this is $30. It's on a 16-inch sterling silver chain from Prairie's Edge store. Hi, Billy Dog. Thanks for coming in. Rochelle, Jerome, you are in for 30. Sounds good. And just make sure, Rochelle, that you have gone up to and sent me an email with your information so that if you get this, I can send you an invoice. And if you've already done it, thank you. Hi, Shellbell. Welcome in. Anybody else interested? If not, I will count this down for Rochelle. Nope. All right. So Rochelle, going once, going twice, and sold. Welcome in. I know you're new, and just make sure you have emailed. I've pinned it at the top, your information to me. And you only have to do that once. Once I've got it, we're good to go. Okay. This one is sold to Rochelle. Okay. I didn't, oh, I did. Thank goodness. For a minute there, I didn't prepare myself with all my little pieces of paper here. I can't wait to get outside in the yard. I was raking up a lot of just old fall and fall and winter debris, leaves and branches. It felt so good to be out in the sun. Okay. Done. Alrighty, we have got a rhodonite ring. It is a size 7.5. Yeah. 7.5. Very pretty rhodonite, very pink. Very classic with the black in there. And we've got some honey bun cat hair on the price tag. And starting bid on this one, size 7.5. Hi, Sir Roxalot. I just finished watching your last video. I watch almost all of them. I just don't always comment or chat because a lot of times I'm multitasking when I watch you. Everybody, if you don't know Sir Roxalot, he's cutting stones lots of times on Sundays. So it's fun to watch. See the lapidary work. Okay, any interest in the rhodonite? Yeah, I'll always put in either starting bid to make it an auction, or if it's buy it now, I'll put in BIN. I go back and forth. Shellbell, where'd you go? Hi. Oh, turtle shell. Hi. Okay, Shellbell will take the lab pendant. Aspirin box. Okay, sounds good. It is yours. Here it is. I got it right here. So before I forget, I will do that right now. And if anybody's looking into the rhodonite, let me know. So Roxlite, you are just doing great. You are killing it. I don't know, have you even been on for a year yet? I don't know if you've been out there for a year yet or not, but you are doing great. People love you. All right, Shellbell, it is yours. So I was having to do the nasty thing today, the getting ready for tax season, and I did better than I thought I did, which makes me happy, and then it makes me sad because that's just more money to the tax man. And that's not fun. Okay, so I think we're passing on this one. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one back. Okay, here's just a nice little roller ring. Those roller rings are great for thumb rings if you like thumb rings, because they just literally just roll right over on your thumb. Sterling silver, very lightweight, and just, I mean, it kind of like fits almost any finger you might want. Sterling silver. Roller ring. I don't know, can we even size these things? Let's see. Well, it says it'll go up to a 9.5. But just because of the way that it is, it really, it fits. I mean, my fingers are all different sizes, but it will fit just about any of my fingers that I want it to fit. Interesting. All right, sterling silver roller ring. Starting bid. Yeah, I'm liking 25. 25, I'm liking that. Sterling silver roller ring. Hi, Venice Vintage. Welcome in. Lulu, I miss Lulu. Lulu's here. Did I put, yeah, I put it in 25. Okay, roller ring sterling silver is 25. Oh, okay. We're going to pass on that. I'm not seeing any bites on that. Let's try this one. Sterling silver. I'm sure this is European made. Um, it's pretty heavy. Let me tell you what it is here. All right, 36 grams. 36 grams. It's got the hands with the crown and the heart. It says silver in there. That's why I'm pretty sure this is probably European made. Six and a half to 7. No problem. Deborah, you will take the roller ring for 25. You have got it. Deborah Barnes, hello. And Deborah Robertson, hello. Good to see you. Okay, so this sterling silver, what is that? Is that the Claddagh? Is that what that's called? Or am I thinking of something else? Claddagh, I think. All right, sterling silver, heavy gram. All right, starting bid is I think it's Irish. Yeah, I think you're right, Michael. Yeah, okay. And then it says, Lulu, you saying that it's also a Claddagh. Okay. It's a vintage piece. There's another little marking in there, but I don't think that's a stamp. I think that's just a flaw in the metal. Okay. So who's in for 90? So Pam Logan, hi Pam is in for 90. And Michelle is in for 90. Michelle's in for 95. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that for St. Patrick's Day. Nope, I didn't think about that because I'm not Irish, probably. Pam's in for 100. Life, loyalty, and friendship. Oh, I'm learning so much. Thank you guys. And Michelle's at 105. Claddagh. Claddagh. All right. Thanks, Deborah. Pam is in at 110. Definitely can be, the way it is right now, it's like about a 7, but you can definitely open this up a little or close it down a little. And that would be fine. And Pam is at 125. Logan is Irish, isn't it? And she's got the matching ring. Well, there you go. Makes perfect sense to me. Fourth generation. Okay, so where are we? Out to Pam. All right, we're going to count down for Pam. Going once, going twice, and sold to the fourth generation Irish Pam Logan for 125. How cool. No idea. Learning something every day. So, hey, Gina, if you're still there, you're probably multitasking, but if you're still there, did I get these from you? Do you remember? They either came from you or Melly. I just love them. They're big and fun and lightweight. Everything I like. Okay. All right. I'm still working on things that are non-native because I got lots of stuff to go through here. Okay, let's try this one here. I got it on a super nice chain. So I could do this just pendant or pendant and chain. Really nice, big link textured, kind of a semi-tarnished, I guess I could say. It's not shiny, but it's textured. So the chain is 24 inches. This is citrine crystal with tigereye and mother of pearl in sterling silver. Got a nice big bail. So I'll do the two together. And then if somebody just wants the chain or just wants the pendant, just put it in there and I'll break them apart. But for right now, so you can see kind of the size of what's going on here. It's a good size pendant. I'm going to do $100 even. The chain is a nice big link heavy chain. So this is a good deal all the way around. All right. All right, so $100 right now for the pendant and the chain. If it doesn't go together, I'll break it apart. Thanks, Lenore, for letting me know how many are out there, because I don't know from my screen. Ellen, hello, Ellen. She's in for 100. Oops, I'm not showing you the right side here. Tigereye, Citrine, and mother of pearl. Nobody else? All right, I'm going to count down for Ellen. So Ellen Co. Going once, going twice, sold. You got a nice 24-inch chain that will come off the pendant, so you'll be able to use that for other items as well. Just to let you know, I got in big trouble and I bought a whole lot of stuff at a Native American auction. It won't get here for 2 or 3 weeks, so you won't see it until April. Some absolutely dynamite, gorgeous pieces are coming in. And I did score on some gorgeous big turquoise necklaces with najas on them. These are all vintage or old. Those are coming in. And then I won a lot that has, and I usually don't bid on lots, but this had so many interesting things. They had earrings and pendants and rings, all Native American, all vintage. So that'll be an interesting one all the way around. Okay. Let's see. Is it time to throw in some native pieces or should I keep going on this? I'll do one more. All right, so this is really pretty. This is called Oyster Turquoise, and it looks like it's jasper with turquoise in it. That's just how it looks. And here's a piece of jasper as the pendant. So that is how jasper looks. And then this is called Oyster Turquoise. And that is real turquoise, but these are actually made with this jasper. So that is a man-made bead. But see, I love greens. It's a gorgeous color. So I had to buy it because I thought it was very reasonable. And those are two old benchmade beads, Navajo benchmade beads. And it is 16 inches. The necklace is 16 inches. All right, so starting bid on this one. $65. $16. Nice summertime blue jean shirt. No nibbles. Okay, we will move on. I've never shown this. It's sitting up here looking at me. This is an older, looks very Afghan to me. So that means it could be Afghan, it could be coming out of Nepal, it could be coming out of India. They all share their jewelry back and forth, and it's a lower silver content. That's a very Hindu symbol here. I love ethnic. Doesn't have to be Native American. I like ethnic all the way around. Oh, 65. Oh, Ada. Okay, it's yours, Ada. I see you. You got it. Here's the clasp up here. And I think this is 16 inches. It is 16 inches. So ethnic, I've had this a very, very long time. I think I probably bought this back in the late 70s. Let me see. I should have tested this before the show. I'm going to say it's probably like 90% silver or less. I'm just not sure. It's not sterling. They don't. This was not sterling. It's 82 grams, so it's heavy. But if you're looking for a nice ethnic look, really pretty. Alrighty, so starting bid. $150. It is a heavy piece. Not for the lightweights. 16 inches. While you think about it, I will get this put away for Ada. Okay, no nibbles. I'm going to put that back. Ada, you've got it for 65. Okay. All right, I'm coming out with a big piece here. It's time. It's time. It's time. Okay, here we go. Heavy, heavy, heavy. I got this when I went to my Tucson trip. And then over to Gallup. 92 grams of splendor. It is a signed piece. J with the S, God, I cannot remember his name. J with the S dropped. I can look it up. If someone buys it, I will look it up so that you know exactly who it is. Absolutely beautiful older pawn piece. Lots and lots of beautiful stamping and file work. Beautiful turquoise. It's just heavy. There is the J and the S on the inside. I got this at Richardson's Trading Post. Can't get more authentic than that. They're out of Gallup. They do a lot of pawn with the Navajos there. 7 to 7.5, the way it's set up now. Let's see, I've got room in here. Collector piece. Alrighty. 700. They were asking 1,200 when it came out of pawn, when it became dead pawn. Nice Navajo cluster. Blue-green. I would not call this like Sleeping Beauty because it's too much of a blue-green. It's not like a really true blue. And it's got some brown matrix. So I don't know. I don't know what mine this is. It's an older piece. This is probably 40s, 50s. Okay, it's here. Got to bring out the heavy duties. Pink conch. There's the pink conch. Kind of newer to the market now. I'm seeing lots of it. And it is a very pretty color. This is adjustable. So I can bring this closer together, but this is the way it came. So I'm going to leave it this way for now. Oops, let's get it over here. There we go. I wish you could see the shade of pink. It's very, very pretty. All right, starting bid. $105 Navajo. It is 8.5. The way it stands, 8.5. Nikki Greenfield, this will be your first purchase. All right. And remember, all of you, I try to invoice within 48 hours of the sale. If you purchase something and you did not get your invoice within 48 hours, you need to email me because something's wrong. I don't have your info, or I've got your email wrong. Who knows what it is, but you need to get in touch with me if you don't have your invoice within 48 hours. Okay, it is going to Nikki. Thank you, Nikki, and congrats on your first purchase. Welcome in. Okay, I got two fun and unusual pieces here. Let's just take them both off. I believe this looks so cool on. It lays so nice. I unfortunately don't have the right blouse on for this, but I have put it on and worn it all day long. It is 18 inches. And it can go up to 16 inches. And this is gorgeous. I bought, like 3 strands of this in Tucson. And I think this is the end of it because I sold another piece of this a couple weeks ago, I guess. Very, very long orange coral, black coral. This is all black coral in between. And this is black jet up at the top. So I made this piece. I didn't have any more black coral, so I thought, well, I'm going to use black jet because jet is very traditional. Native Americans, the Zunis use it a lot. But it just lays so nice. Nice statement piece. And sterling silver chain up here, which you can adjust any way you want. So orange, coral. I don't sell anything dyed. This is for real. Black coral and black round jet beads. And I don't have any more, unfortunately. And I've never found any that big. I've never found branches that big. That's why I couldn't not buy it. Okay. So this is my piece. I made it. So this is 150. These corals are like anywhere from 1 inch to maybe an inch and a half long. So I had a friend the other day call me a turquoise snob. I totally agreed. Totally agreed. I said, you bet. I'm a turquoise snob all the way. The more expensive the piece, the better I like it. That's just me. And coral snub. You're right, Billy Dog. They go to get, look it, I mean, come on. And I sold a few pieces the last time. I am, I just can't help myself. And since I live alone and I'm not married anymore, I don't have to ask anybody's permission what I do with my money. And it's my money, I make it. Look at that's 1, 2, 3 different necklaces, real Mediterranean coral, undyed, super good quality, not cheap. Yes, I'm a snob. I can't help it. Okay, so I'm gonna push pass this back up here. Okay, let's look at these two here. I just absolutely love this. I probably shouldn't sell it. But again, when I was at Tucson at the gem show, I found these fabulous round butterscotch amber beads. I never see them round. So I bought those, brought them home, and then I put them with a whole bunch of other colored amber beads. And there's a little bit of red coral you can see in there. I just love the combination. You can certainly wear this alone or stack it with something else. This is almost, well, it does. It's reaching 30 inches, which means you could actually double it up also. I have never put amber and coral together. I usually put, like green turquoise with it, but this just worked because they were the right shades, I think. This coral is not bright red, it's kind of a salmony color. And just a sterling silver lobster claw. So 30 inches, and a knot. Everything is knotted in between, so you are good to go. This is what I do at night when I'm watching a Netflix movie. I string beads. I love my life. What can I say? I don't need anything to entertain myself. I am my entertainment. Okay, so let's get to business here. Starting bid. Oh, this is a tough one. Because I can't go any less than this. Okay, 200 is the starting bid for this. I mean, will you see it anyplace else? Probably not. You could wear it with other amber easily. Hi, Chu. Good to see you. For some reason, this green blouse I've got on seems to be going with everything. Okay. All right, and then since this is here, I might as well bring this out. This is Tibetan. It is an old piece. Real Mediterranean red coral. All these little silver discs have got, turn it around. They've got like little patterning on it. There you go. They can see it. So it's got a stamping on all of them. I've not polished any of this. I've left the natural patina. Everything, this is as is. I did not restring this or have to fix it in any way, shape, or form. This is how it came. The way it is right here is 16 inches, but it will go to that looks like what? 18. So 16 to 18 inches. Looks great on. I've worn it a couple of times here on YouTube. Lots of beautiful red coral. Multi-strands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 strands. So that's where most of your money is. It's in the coral. Yeah. Oh, you can hear it. Dingle dangles. You like noisy jewelry. Okay, it's here. All righty. Okay, this was in the preview. The Tabra bracelet. Look at the detail in that. Got copper, brass, sterling silver, applied pieces. The sterling bracelet has a snake patterning on it. This is very, very, very good silversmithing. Jasper and onyx. Absolutely beautiful piece. Oops, I should have taken that off. Fits a 6.5, really nice. You can look Tabra up. She is a designer. A lot of ethnic look to her pieces. Very comfortable on. So 6 to 6.5, 7, I wouldn't do it. This is not the kind of bracelet you want to open and close. So I would say if you're 6.5 or 6, you're fine. $350. Even her little rivets are very decorative. You can see from the inside that these pieces here were riveted on, not soldered, so they were formed in the same shape as this and then riveted on. Copper that's gone blue. Beautiful piece. Very, very, very artistic. Okay. Hi, Deborah. Welcome in. Okay. Now, let's see where we will jump to here. Oh, let's bring some of these little bracelets out. Got a couple of nice new little Fred Harvey bracelets that came in. Excuse me, Fred Harvey era, but not really the Fred Harvey that you know about, because these are thick. They're thicker. So they're not really made by any of the Fred Harvey shops. I got these just because I loved the styling of it. Nice little stacker. A little bit different styling and patterning. Green turquoise. Good stacker. I'll show you, because here's this one's coming up next. Let's see, they stack well together. So this first one, thicker than usual. Six and a half. Hi, Cam. Okay, put that one back. And this is the other newer one that I got in. Typical Fred Harvey era stamping. Thunderbirds, the sun, crossed arrows. Nice green turquoise. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing anywhere. Fits 6 and a half. So it's a little bit thicker than a lot of the Fred Harveys, but the same time period. Okay, starting bid. This one's 200. Hi, Stella. Hi, Ellen. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna pass on that one. All right, so I'm gonna leave native again for a little bit, because I've got plenty of items that are not native that I want to pull out. This is a beautiful Chinese ring, beautiful blue Chinese carved. I may have shown this last time, I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful ring. I just had to get it. It's a size 7.5. Nice detail on the sides. Carved little flowerette there. Yes, I do have earrings, Linda. I'll bring some out. Size 7.5. Nice, nice, nice ring. Beautiful quality blue turquoise. $95. Hi, Jen's Gems. I am doing great. We've been talking about the weather a lot, but I am sitting in fabulous 70-degree, sunshiny spring weather. Okay. This is very artesian. It's a size 9. This can be sized down. All sterling silver. Nice big statement piece. Got pretty little applied design on the side. And you can see all the texturing on the top. The back side's all textured. It's stamped 925, but there is no maker in there. No maker mark. And this is 1 inch across, a 1 inch square here. Alrighty, so artesian ring. Oops, it really shines on the screen there. Okay, starting bid. Okay. This is a vintage Navajo. It is signed in script on the back, so I cannot read the script, but it is a Sandcast, just a great little Sandcast Navajo pin with black onyx. You can always put this on some black onyx beads or any kind of bead. You can even put it on there. It's a pin. Oh my God. Jen, I almost put it on today and it's too old. It was gooky. So I got to get a new bottle. That's so funny you brought that up because I almost did it. Okay, let's see here. Starting bid. Oh, does it represent anything? It looks kind of like a fleur-de-lis. Navajos did use that a lot. Also, it could also be very Spanish. It looks a lot like what the Spaniards did on their horse bridles, because they did a lot of sterling silver designs on their horses' items. And then they came over and, taught the native people, and they picked up a lot on those designs. And then the Spanish got them from the Moors. So actually, you can go over to the Moors and say it's theirs. A ram head? Yeah, I guess you could call it that, but I don't think they made it as a ram head. It's the back side. I think it's simply that design that they liked. Thanks, Deb. I didn't know that. Hmm. Good to know. Okay. Okay, we're going to move into some earrings. These are Balinese, sterling silver, dingle dangles. These are brand new. These have never been worn before. They are 1.5 inches long. And the sterling silver, as you can see, has got texturing on it. Fish hooks. Balinese sterling silver. Brand new. And Deborah's in for $39. All right, I'm going to count down for Deborah. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's yours. Coming to you. Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate it. These are fantastic. Higher end. Beautiful spiny and turquoise. You can see it's the blue-green turquoise with brown matrix. Beautiful orange spiny. It's all on solid back. They are stamped sterling, but there's no maker mark on here. My bet is Navajo, but could be Zuni. Zunis love shell. These are gorgeous. So this would go great if you've got spiny oyster. It's going to go good with that. You got turquoise. It's going to go good with that. They are posts. I got these in Tucson. These are they're modern. They are not new. They've definitely been used, but they are modern. These are 125. Very nicely constructed. Nice tight bezels everywhere. And hello, Anne. I didn't know you were here. Anne is in at 125. Oh, Nikki's jumped in. She's at 130. These were in the preview. And just to let you all know, there were 7 pieces purchased from the preview. So you won't be seeing those. And for all of you, if If I have previews and you see something there that you just absolutely want, you just email me and I will give you the statistics on it. Ann is at 135. Did I sell my squash blossom earrings? Do you mean the really old vintage ones that were in the... No, I haven't shown those yet. I did not sell those. Okay, where are we on these? Nikki passed. So that means Ann, counting down for you because Nikki's out. Going once, going twice, and sold to you, Ann, for 135. You got a very good price on those. Those are easily 250 out west or in a store. What happened? Where did you go? 135. Okay, now here they are. I think this is what you're talking about. These are really, really old, and this is like one of the very first styles made. The native people made for themselves. They would make these little squashes that would usually hang off the big necklaces. So they would make these little ones for their earrings. These are beyond vintage. They're on screwbacks, as you can see. Now they can be taken off these screwbacks, and I can put a hook on there if you want them for pierced earrings, but that's traditionally how they came. And they're like an inch and a half. I've got a pair of these old ones for myself too. Now, you don't see them very often. There's some newer ones that you will see, but not the oldies like these. Nicely made. So I'll put those up there. It's kind of like one of those pieces where I don't really care if this goes or not because I'm going to end up using them. I can't sell these cheap. They're too old and too rare. Oops. Did I put it in there? Yeah. Hi, Cosmic Unicorn. Welcome in. Tisha, welcome. Seeing some other people coming in here. Linda, you got them. I'm glad you got them. Really, these are just very unique older pieces that you would see the Navajos wearing for themselves. They didn't make it commercially. This is what they wore for themselves. All righty. You got it. Going once, going twice, sold. Linda Meyer Hoffman. So they're going to come to you, Linda, just the way they are on the screw backs, unless you tell me to convert them. They're very easy to convert, you know, if later on you want them to. I can do it, or you can take it to any jeweler. It's simple. They should be able to do it right there while you wait. But I mean, I wear clips and screwbacks even though my ears are pierced. I thought I saw a pair in the preview that had coral on them. And they were squash. Nope. Nope. I can't remember getting any of these with red coral. Oh, hello, Bruce and Dennis. I got my brooch from you guys. Okay. Honest to God, this is the truth. This is the very first piece of costume jewelry I have ever owned in my entire life. My very first piece. And I just loved all the different layering in here. And I got this last week from Bruce and Dennis. I've never done anything with costume because I don't know it, but I got it because I love my 91 inches of pearls. So I'm going to be wearing it on my pearls. That's why I got it for summertime. So I can do all different kinds of things now, layering the pearls now that I've got this. So thank you, Bruce and Dennis. You may have made me a convert. I might get more. See, look at that. It's really cool. UFO coming into land. All right. So let's see. Moving on. We're doing some earrings here. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These are vintage. We have got the Peyote water bird in here, inlay with coral and turquoise. Not stamped anywhere because they're older. And you can see, let's take these off here. When you look at the construction, say there's a little nub here. The stamping is rougher. That's just older work. And the peyote bird is big for the peyote church is very big on the Navajo reservation. And they do a lot of their jewelry is will have the water bird or the peyote bird on their jewelry. So there he is down there. Remember, I've told you before, the thunderbird has got very sharp squared shoulders, and the peyote bird has got nice, beautiful, almost like angel wings. So these are vintage. These are 75. Sterling silver, inlay, hand stamped. Deborah Barnes, you are in for 75. Cosmic Unicorn is in at 80. And Deborah's back in at 85. They're good size. Cosmic's in at 90. Peyote ceremonies are very, very, very interesting. And if you go to the real ones, not a new age style, but a real one on a reservation, you sit up all night in a teepee with two big logs that are crossed like that they burn. And it is mesmerizing. The songs that they sing, so the prayers are always sung, are they're very melodic, very almost angelic. They're beautiful, and they use a lot of rattles, and they use a water drum. It's just fabulous. And you just sit on the ground all night, and either you sing the songs if you can sing them in native language, or you're just quiet and you just listen to it. And the sacrament is peyote, which is a cactus. So they will boil the cactus and then make a tea out of it. And at some time during the ceremony, they will pass that tea around. Okay. Cosmic Unicorn is at 90. Out to Cosmic. Thank you, Deborah. Yep. Okay. So you've got a Cosmic. So I did several ceremonies when I was out there. I missed the ceremonies back east here. That's been the hardest part, is to not partake in the sweat lodges and vision quests and peyote ceremonies and on and on and on. The Pueblo ceremonies, it's difficult to be part of that culture and then not have it anymore. But it's in me. I carry it within. Okay. Oh, let's do this little beauty. Oh, let's do a giveaway. So, got to answer a question. You got to work for this giveaway. Do I still have it? Okay. Who is, all right, you're going to have a lot of writing. You got to work for this one. Okay, so first question is, do you know the name of this silversmith? That's question number one. Don't put anything in yet, because you're going to have to put in the name of the artist. Second question is, what is her tribe? So you're going to put the name, you're going to put the tribe. Third question is she alive or dead? First person that can answer all three correctly will win the prize. Okay, Nikki's in. Okay, Cosmic Unicorn. You have answered correctly. It's an Effie. She is Zuni and she died in 2019. Very, very good. Martial Law got it. Effie Calabasa, Zuni, and she has passed. Susan got it. But I got to go with the first one. So really great. Oh, it's always so nice to see people that have got their they got their education down on this. All right, Cosmic Unicorn. Now, let's see. What are we going to give you? Okay, coming your way. A big, gorgeous beaded bracelet. This is done by a friend of mine. She made a lot of these in Taos and sold them. It's absolutely beautiful piece. These are they're loom beads, but they're take a long time to make them. And she uses tiny little beads. Coming your way, Cosmic. Very cool. So Effie, I think she was born like in 27. She lived a long time. She lived till she was like 91 or 92, worked all the way through. That snake design was her design with the coral and the blue. That was the original design, and the snake with the eyes with turquoise in it. And she has passed the right down to the younger generation Calabasas that they can continue to use that design. And she learned silversmithing from her husband. Alrighty, Cosmic Unicorn. There are other people that also use the snake design, like my ring, but it's not an Effie. You can see his snake, he flattens the snake out along the side, and then he puts some really deep stamping in it. And this is an older piece. For the Zuni, the snake is good. For some other tribes, it's not. But for the Zunis, they consider it to be healing and transformative energy. So that's why they like the snake. And I like the snakes. And I would have rattlesnakes come into my home in Taos because I lived out in the desert. There were no bugs. So I could have my doors open all day, windows, no screens anywhere. But every once in a while, especially in the very heat of the summer, I would have a little visit from a rattlesnake. And they liked the house because I had brick floors and it was very cool. And they would come in and go right underneath a furniture, or they would go into a corner and just try to cool off. And how would I know they were there? My kitties. My kitties would always tell me when there was a snake in the house. And one time I had them it was in my bedroom, under my bed, and I came in with a big load of clothing and I dumped it on the bed because I was going to sort it and fold it. And when the clothing hit the bed made a noise and I heard the rattle. And I thought the rattle was coming from outside the window. And I went over and looked on the window. I called the cats, nothing. Went back, and as soon as I hit the bed again, the rattle went off, and I went, oh my God, it's right underneath the bed. Then I didn't know exactly how close it was to me. But rattlesnakes are one of my totems, so I would never kill it. So I did manage to get it out, and I managed to get it into a big box, and I took them about 5 miles down the road, because if I do it any closer, they'll find their way back. So I hope he wasn't married. I hope not, because I don't, she would have divorced him and it would have been my fault. And I couldn't find a den and I couldn't find another one. So, maybe it's okay. Maybe he wasn't a married guy. So that's my story, but it's a true story. Okay, The Adventures of Wendy. Let's see here. I don't know if I've ever shown this one before, but it's very cool. It's another designer. Let me go in here and just do this read. Oh, Bruce and Dennis. I think once a long time ago, I tried to buy from you guys. It might have been an Effie ring. It has snake on it. I mean, that might be the one you're talking about. Deborah says single and unattached. Yeah. I do know how to handle the rattlesnakes. That's why, I mean, I had to learn what I was doing and how to do it. Um, Prudence says yes. I remember that one. It was larger than this little one here. But yeah, that's when I was looking for anything Effie. All right, I'm off track again. Okay. Another beautiful little designer ring, Mexico. Love it. Very dimensional. It's sterling all the way. The bottom layer is a little bit darker than the upper layer. Uh-oh, here he comes. Textured on the back, nicely made. It is a heavy ring. Hey, what you doing? It's so good to see you. All right, so this one it's like folded. It's all sterling silver folded up. Very cool. Let me tell you what size this is. That's a good place for you. Have you come in for the night? Good boy. He's much happier now that I've created a chair next to me for him. It's a size 7. Let's do a starting bid. It's a heavier piece, so I've got to go at least 70. Good night, Bruce and Dennis. So all sterling silver, Mexico. Shell bell is in for 70. Very nicely made, very solid, comfortable. Okay, we're going to count down for shell bell at 70. Going once, going twice, and sold. Okay, I'm going to bring a big piece out. I'm going to put it on first so I can show you. Get that one off. It's this gorgeous. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. And you put it together with one of these pins. I have figured out how I can do it by myself. Oh, darn. Famous last words. Honey bun, can you put this on for me? Don't give me that look. Honey bun. Oh, I know why. I'm doing it with the wrong hand. I can't do it with that hand. Ugh. Okay, really, it doesn't normally take me this long. Okay, I'm going to show it to you this way. So it's one of the pins that comes together like that. Beautiful Mediterranean coral. And I'm going to make a bet that this is Sonoran blue turquoise. It matches the Sonoran that I've got. A Sonoran comes in greens, but it also comes in a blue, and it matches the nugget that I've got here. And this is a designer piece, and it's by Tanja Curran. And she has got a shop on a little island in Greece. And it's the only place that you can buy her goods. And apparently it has been someone who a lot of Hollywood loves her jewelry, but you got to go to Greece to get it. She's not on social media. There is a will, there is a way. There we go. Absolutely phenomenal. So I wear a 6.5 on this wrist, and you saw I just slid it over. So it probably is like a 7.5, maybe. But I wore it on my 7 wrist, and it's loose, but I like things loose. I don't like tight jewelry. So let me take this off, and I will tell you exactly what size this is. Definitely a collector piece. It's an 8.5. All right, so it is measuring an 8.5. So, and remember, when they're really big like this, it takes up more room. So I would say that if you wear an 8, you're probably okay. Because this is a 7 wrist for me, and it's nice and loose, which is the way I like it. It is a heavy piece. It is a gorgeous one of a kind. I'd say it's a collector piece. People collect her jewelry. So this is, let's see. Okay, starting bid. Is $375. Let's try it again. See if I can get this by myself. It is signed. So this is my 7-inch wrist here. For me, I think it's a perfect fit for me because I like it loose. So 6-inch, 7-inch over here. It measures 8.5 inches, which you would need because these beads are big. And when you get into these big 14 millimeter beads, takes up a lot of space. So I would say if you are 7.5, 8, you'd be okay because it's 8.5. You'd need at least a half an inch to get it on. Olga's in for $375. Just beautiful. So Sonoran gold, turquoise, the blue style, Mediterranean red coral. Gorgeous. Okay. All right, and we're going to count down. Olga's going to go for it. Thank you. Going once, going twice. Who was the artist again? It is signed. She's got her tag on here. It says, there's 2 tags on here, actually. It's Tanja, Tanja Curran, Curin. And the second little tag says, made with love. Beautiful. All right, Olga, thank you. It is yours. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the show. And then it'll go to Olga. Okay, let me at least write this down. Put it in a bag so I don't forget and keep it. I have done that before. I have sold a piece and I liked it and I was wearing it. Completely forgot to send it to the customer until they called and said, hey, I never got my stuff. Oops, I think I know where it is. Okay, I promise you'll get it, Olga. I'm just going to wear it tonight now that I got it on my wrist. Okay, coming up. This is an older vintage piece. However, someone put a lobster claw clasp on here, probably because that was just easier for them to work. The other side does have the eye. So this was a fish hook and an eye. I can always take it back to a fish hook if somebody wants it. Absolutely beautiful. You know, I love the Navajo pearls. These are the real Navajo pearl. These are not bench beads. These are not American. These are not Italian. These are not machine made. These are Navajo, each one made individually. One half, then the other half soldered together. They are on chain. We've got 3 Royston green turquoise nuggets, big ones. This is exactly how I bought it. I'll give you the millimeter size of these. They look like they're 7 or 8 millimeters. Yeah, they're 7 millimeters in size. And the length of this one is 20 inches. These are very expensive. Do you remember when I came back from the show, I had this great big gorgeous black ones. I think Olga bought it. Okay, starting bid. And don't go, oh, because that is a very, very reasonable price for Navajo pearls. $20. I've got more coming in. I've got more Navajo pearls coming in that are bigger, longer, more expensive. Okay, we will pass. All right, I did a special on this, special short. This is Boulder opal, very high quality Boulder opal. Boulder opal is expensive. It comes from Australia. It is opal. They leave it in the matrix and it looks fabulous. You don't normally see that much opal and good quality blues and purples in the Boulder opal. This is just a very exceptional piece where it's a lot of opal in it. Little amethyst and sterling. And let's see here. I wore this to the show one day. I wanted to buy just some Boulder opal cabochons to make my own jewelry, and they were so outrageously expensive. I didn't do it. Because by the time I buy those and then I actually make it and put my energy and time into it in the silver, I'm not going to be able to sell it. This drop is a little over 2 inches. And the folks that saw us, they said, wow, they said, we rarely see pieces this nice anymore that we sell because they're so expensive. And I bought this, actually, I bought this piece right here in Lynchburg. They just didn't know what they had. They didn't want it. And I said, no problem, I'll take it. And it's a 16-inch chain. So somebody is going to get a super nice piece of Boulder opal. And this is a starting bid. Of 300. So much flash and color in this. I've got some other pieces here of Boulder opal, and I can show them to you. There's like just little specks of opal in the brown. You don't see any this much because this opal could have been just cut out and just cut into a full opal cabochon. But the Boulder opals, it's from Australia. They leave the matrix in to give it a different look. It's all blue, 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 blue. Okay, and it just Olga. All right, Olga, you got it. We're counting it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. Wendy, your prices are no longer showing up. I don't know why that would be, because I can see it. It's right there. It says Wolfwalker SB 300. I don't know why it wouldn't be there. You might want to make sure that you are in live chat and not in top chat. You can try that and see. If that helps you any. Okay, Lenore says she's seeing it. Number of people are seeing it. Okay, or maybe just refresh. Deborah says refresh. Okay. All right, Olga, you're gonna love it. You are gonna love it. Okay. A beautiful little handmade sterling silver feather out of a nice thick sheet. A little palomino turquoise. Nice textured chain. This is 24 inches. It's all sterling silver. Okay. 24-inch beautiful textured link. Feather, the feather will come off. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. The palomino turquoise is like a very, very light green. And a nice chain. You'll be able to use that chain for a lot of different things. Oh, eye candy. Okay, you are in 125. All right, I'm going to count down for eye candy. Going once, going twice, and sold. Okay. Heishi, Heishi, Heishi. Very long Heishi with little sterling beads, and at the very bottom, big, gorgeous beads. Sterling silver. This is this is like the perfect patina for me. I love this. I gotta sit down. I can't see what I'm doing. It's just like the right kind of patina on those. These are big 14 millimeters, and they graduate to 9 millimeters. Let's see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 strands of Heishi. And this is what I would do with these. You can either not twist it. If you want all those strands to be like just loose and hanging, looser like that, that's all you got to do is just untwist it. I actually twisted it because I like that look. So you can do it that way if you like that look better. or you can take it and just twist it to pull everything together. And once you put it on, it will stay like that. It will keep that twist. This is very long. This is 34 inches long, 4 strands, olive Heishi. Starting bid. Did I run that 6-strand turquoise and coral bracelet? Yes, I did. It's been sold. Sorry, Lulu. It's gone. You must have just taken a break right at the wrong time. Oh, there it is. See, I've still got it on, but it's sold. Okay. Anybody interested? Nope. Okay. Moving along. This is a very cool ring, and I bet you it's going to go. So cool. Vintage turquoise scarab. Nice green turquoise scarab. The winged scarab, and look at the wings make the band. I can, it's closed up, but I can open it up to make it bigger. Really, really nice. So for you scarab lovers, right now it's a 10. So I can wear it on my pointer finger. Nice green turquoise. $125. For you Egyptian lovers. Deborah. So it can go bigger. This can just be opened up if you need a bigger ring. 10 fits my finger here perfect. Oh, this might be a good thumb. Oh, this is a good thumb ring too. It fits really nice on the thumb. All right. I'm going to count it down. Going once, going twice, sold to Deborah. Thank you. Okay, I got a couple more pairs of native earrings I'm going to bring out. These are very vintage, beautifully done Zunis. Oh, goody. They're by Vincent J. Pinto. Vincent J. Pinto. They are signed. That's beautiful work. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. Thank you. First class Zuni work. Really, really nice. And sorry, I cannot go cheap on these. Just can't do it because they're not new. And the workmanship is gorgeous. This is something I would keep for me. Okay, they're there if anybody wants them. Okay, these are kind of hard for me to part with, but I can't just keep everything. So they're special because I wore these during the peyote ceremonies, and these were made for me by a friend from the Taos Pueblo, but I have another pair, so I'm kind of okay. These are cut out very sparing. You can see it's a different style of peyote bird. So that's his unique style. Cut out from, it's nice thick sheet. He did a gorgeous job. Cutout is not easy. So if the peyote bird has a meaning to you, a spiritual meaning, those are one of a kind. You're not going to find that anyplace else. Everything he made was one of a kind. Okay. Okay. They're a little bit tarnished. I have not polished them. Whoop, can't really see them with what I got on. Okay, we'll pass on those. These are bone, hand-painted bone, eagle head, obviously, the feathers down here. So this looks like an eagle fan. When you have a dance fan of eagle feathers, they're spread out like that. Really nice job of carving. Just plain bone back. Very stylistic. Wendy, you so Olga. Olga 250. Uh-oh, what am I missing? Okay, hang on a minute. I'm apparently missing something. Oh, okay. Olga bought for 250. Where did they go? the Zunis. Okay, Olga, thank you so much. They are yours. Thanks, guys, for letting me know. Okay, so let's get back down here. Did I put a price up for these yet? I don't think I did I? Nope. Okay. We got going on the other stuff. Okay, so these are these are 40. They're on sterling posts. Carved bone and painted. Cosmic Unicorn is in for 40. All right, I'm going to count down for Cosmic Unicorn at 40. Going once, going twice, and sold. They've got so much detail on them. You're gonna love it. All right, let's get Olga in a bag here. And I told you those were signed. Olga, it's signed on the back. Vintage. And Cosmic Unicorn, got these for 40. Okay. My cat is down here. And I'm hearing a cat upstairs. I think a cat came through the cat door. I'm not kidding. Excuse me, 1 minute. Something's eating his food upstairs. Let me just run up real quick. What are you doing, my little friend? What are you doing here? Oh, my goodness. Come on. Come on out. They're hungry. That's a first. My neighbor's cat came in to chow down on Honeypot's food. I guess he's figured out the cat door. Okay. 20-inch. Very nice. Chinese turquoise. Is this a Sopata with the heart? Who's got the heart? Or is that Desert Rose trading? 925 China. So it's either, who's got that heart? It's either Silpata or Desert Rose. They put the little hearts on their necklaces. I think it's Desert Rose. But it's not marked. Nice Chinese. Very nice Chinese turquoise. Graduated. You can adjust it a couple inches. So we can go from 20 inches to 18, 20 to 18 inches. So starting bid is 100. All different shades of green and brown matrix. Nikki's in. So I'll take some time now because I know Nikki is new. Raccoon could follow my dogs in through the doggy door. Yeah, I know. This is the first time in 5 years that I've been here that he actually came in, which now is he now knows how to do it, so he may be coming in more and more. How much again? 110. 110 for this one. So anyways, for the new people that are there, just to tell you a little something about myself, I am I have been involved in jewelry since I was in my late 20s. I started in California at El Toro Marine Corps Base, where I learned lapidary work and cutting stones. From there, I decided I wanted to learn how to make jewelry. So I started doing silversmithing lessons. Then I went to GIA, Gemological Institute of America, for bench training. They're in California. So I got professional training in bench work. And then I got a number of certificates for like pearl appraisals, pearl identification, stone identification. So I had all the bench work, which I still do. Then I decided to get into the retail business. So I've had 3 different retail storefronts. One was all fine jewelry, that was in Richmond, Virginia. And then the other 2 were also in Richmond, Virginia. And they were Native American trading posts. I had the first Native American trading post Richmond had ever seen. Crazy place to start it, but that's what I did. So I've been in the retail end, I've been in the wholesale end, I've been in the making end, and I consider myself a professional jeweler because I have gone and studied. I now have well over 40 years worth of experience in buying and making, identification. I don't know what else to say. I've been doing it, the majority of my life. I've done other things as well, but just so that you know, this is where my education comes from. So I am an educated jeweler, if you want to put it that way. And I love it. It's my whole life. I absolutely love jewelry and I like the creative process. I'll do everywhere from stringing to working in 14 karat gold, working in platinum, white gold, sterling silver. When I had my fine jewelry store, we did a lot of custom order work, lots and lots. And I sold big estate pieces of jewelry. We bought and sold gold and silver. We did it all. I didn't do watch repair, but we took in watch repair. My husband loved doing the appraisal work, so he went into that and he didn't like the bench work. I am the one that ended up doing all the bench work, which is fine with me. So I'm still here and I'm still doing it. So that's a little bit about me and why I'm here. Okay, so where are we? 120. Nikki's in at 125. Lulu's in at 130. Billy Dog, has any jewelry tricked you? Absolutely. Absolutely, positively. And you tend to get a pretty good eye, but like just recently, I went with a friend, like, maybe 2 months ago, into an antique mall, and this lady had Native American and Mexican jewelry in here, and I bought a couple bracelets, looked sterling silver, stamped sterling silver Mexico, and when I brought them home and tested them, they were copper with silver plate, even though they were stamped sterling. So, yeah, You know, I got tricked on that one because I read it as sterling and it looked sterling, but it wasn't. Stone identification, that's fairly easy if you've got your refractometer. Um, you know, then you should get things right. I don't use the Presidium myself because it's not accurate. It's only going to tell you something close, like it'll tell you it's quartz. Well, you got a whole lot of quartzes out there. A lot of synthetics show up as real stones. I don't trust it, so I don't use it. Okay, where are we? Vintage is out. So Nikki. Nikki's got it. Counting down for Nikki. Going once, going twice. You got it. 135. I never thought I would be on YouTube at all. I thought I would retire gracefully. Didn't happen. Just didn't happen. But this I like because I can control it. You know, how much I can do, how much I can't do. If I want to go away and just do buying for a while, I can do that. If I just want to be creative, you know, I can do that for a week. It's just I can control it. I would never go back to retail. I am definitely retired from anything retail. But it's hard to give up something you really, really love. And I just love the creative process with jewelry. And, you know, I'm also a collector and I'm an investor. So I see so many um, avenues within jewelry for me to pursue. I buy silver, I buy gold, I buy coins, I buy heavy pieces. Like I don't have a single really heavy piece, heavy chain around. Oh, I lied. I got like one or two heavy sterling silver chains, but I'll buy those purely for the silver and I watch the market. Um, and you know, I just hang on to those. I don't even use them. I just hang on to them as a place to put my money rather than just having cash in the bank. Because it's easy. I can go into a pawn shop. If I had to, if I said I need $1,000 cash now, I could take sterling silver, go to a pawn shop, get my $1,000. Sometimes you walk into a bank and, you know, they say, oh, you can't pull out more than 10,000 in a day. And it's like, what? What if I needed it? Well, you can go to a pawn shop and do it. So, you know, it's kind of a good emergency thing. Okay, we have got a pair of oyster, like a yellow spiny oyster, and a little turquoise button at the top. And they are on old sterling wires. They are 1.5 inches. So anybody out there got a yellowish colored spiny? There we go. Now I did have 2 spiny oyster necklaces for tonight, but I sold those in the preview. I sold the spiny oyster. I'll have some more next week. I'm near Annandale. I know exactly where Annandale is because I used to work for the government and I lived over there. But now I'm in Lynchburg, Virginia, which is south central Virginia. And I moved here from Taos, New Mexico, be closer to my daughter. And at the time I moved, my brother was down in Charlotte, North Carolina with Alzheimer's. So I wanted to be able to visit with him while I still could. Okay. Don't see any takers for the spiny. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lulu. Rachel, the coral bracelet behind you. Okay, and we'll grab it. All right, let's put this down. I think you mean are you looking at this? I already put this one up. It's red jasper. Is this the one you were looking at, Rachel? So it's not coral, it's a Tabra is the name of the designer. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. It's a heavy duty designer piece. Lots of different metals. You've got copper, brass, sterling silver, majority of it sterling silver. This up here is a red jasper and a black onyx. And oh gosh, I'd have to scroll back up. I think it was 350. Yeah. So 350 if you're looking for one. It's a 6.5. So not native, designer. It's sterling silver and a mixture of metals. Sterling. The big part is all sterling, and then the little applique parts are copper and brass. Okay, beautiful, beautiful coral with the little snakes. It is Zuni. That is beautiful Mediterranean red. This is made by Calavasa. No, Candelaria, also from Zuni. Jude Candelaria from Zuni, New Mexico, more than likely a relative of Effie Calavasa, and has been given permission to continue that design, which she said she would do. As long as they were her relatives, they could continue the design after she died. And it is signed Jude Candelaria, Zuni, New Mexico. Good, a good stacker. It is, Lenore. It's a nice one. This is starting bid. Sterling silver, Mediterranean red coral. Signed double snake, actually. No bites. Okay. So I'm going to bring this out. Nice, big, beautiful blue topaz. That is a beautiful color of blue topaz. This is not deep like the London blue, and it's not real light. It's right in the middle. Nice faceting. course, open back so that the light gets through. It's a snake chain, 18 inches long. The pendant is 1 inch long. I got this for a good price. All sterling, handmade bezel set, 75. What size is the Jube Candelaria cuff? I believe it fits me perfect, so it's probably a 6.5. Here it is. And this one I can adjust. So 6.5 is very loose on me. On my 7-inch, it fits better on my 7-inch. Yeah, it fits better on my 7-inch. But 6.5 to 7, I can adjust it to any one of those. So let me know. Okay, Rachel. Hi, Candy. Yes, please. Okay. Is the size all right the way it is? You know, you can, this is easy enough that you can adjust it. But if you want me to just leave it there, 6.5 to 7 fits this the way it is. Okay, great. All right, then Rachel is at 75. So counting down, going once, going twice, sold. Beautiful blue topaz. That's my candy for you. Okay. And Rachel Jerome. There we go. She got the bracelet. Whoops, what's going on here? Did I get it backwards? Okay, I Candy got the bracelet. And Rachel got the blue topaz. Alrighty. Okay, Eye Candy says Jube Candelaria is the grandson of Effie Calavasa. There we go. Perfect. Good to have that little bit of knowledge in there. That's probably one of the most fun things with Native American is that there's so much history to it, and you've got families with names and they identify it. It's not like just buying some big mass-produced piece of jewelry that there's thousands of the same thing out there and you don't know who made it because a machine made it. Okay, here's a little cutie. A little Zuni inlay. I think I showed this one. double-sided. I got 2 of these at the show. I believe Olga got the first one. The bail is also inlaid. So one side's all turquoise, the other side we got spiny and sugilite turquoise going on in there. And it's on I think this is a 18 or 20 incher. 22-inch chain. So double-sided Zuni inlay pendant, 22-inch chain. Starting bid is $140. Hi, Sherry. I don't know if you just came in or if I missed you earlier, but hello. We've got so many wonderful resellers out there. I hope you all check them out. Everybody's got their own unique pieces and styles. Oh, eye candy. I just saw you. Double-sided. All right, you have got it. Just got here. All right. Okay. This is a fabulous pendant. Absolutely fabulous. This is a beautiful piece of sky blue turquoise. Heavy, heavy sterling silver, big bail. Look how thick that is. Made by Zia Company. I believe they're Albuquerque, but I can't quite remember. The bail is nicely stamped. It's a big one. This will go through some big beads or a large chain. 8mm, I would say 8mm beads would hold this. Just gorgeous, nice patina. Oh, Lulu, we sold it. We sold the bracelet. So this piece is 2.5 inches long. Two and a half inches long. This would look gorgeous on some turquoise beads. Choker, big chain, turquoise beads. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, I start wearing all this jewelry and then I forget about it. I will probably conveniently forget about Olga's bracelet. And Olga's such a nice person, she'd probably not remind me. See, wow, all of a sudden it just takes on a new life. Yeah, very, very, very good silversmithing. That's a master. Oh, Olga, I missed you again. That's for this one, right? 200 for this one. Okay. All right. Sold to Olga. Just making sure I'm not missing anything else here. All right. Gorgeous. What kind of turquoise? I would have to guess on this one because it's a very kind of generic, but my feeling is, and I'm getting really good with this one, is it's El Campitos because we're using El Campitos more and more and more. It's a mine in Mexico and it's not too far down from the border. And I'll go get it. I've got a bunch of beads that I bought. I haven't done anything with them yet from El Campitos, but it's a hard turquoise. And so they don't have to do any kind of stabilization. It's a beautiful blue. They don't have to color it. Let me go see if I can grab those beads and I'll show you how much they look alike. So that is my feeling that that's what it is. Yeah. And see these blue lights will show you if something has been stabilized. Um, this is not. See, it looks absolutely normal. And if it's been stabilized, it glows. I don't think I got anything here to show you that's been stabilized. Nothing wrong with stabilization. They're having to do it, but natural's always preferred. It's always better. I don't have anything here. Let me get the Campitos beads. Yeah, I would bet that this is the same. So I bought all of these Campitos. I haven't done anything with them yet. Um, I can't wait to do something with them. It's just know what. But that's going to be my bet. Same matrix, same blue, same feel all the way around. So that's going to be my bet. And you get better and better at identifying stones if you do lapidary work. And I mean, you can even ask Sir Rocks a lot. Just from feeling it, and from cutting it, from smelling the stone when you cut it and you grind it. When you're doing that over and over and over again, and you know you're working like on a piece of Royston or Campitos, and then something else comes in and it's not labeled, but all of a sudden you recognize the feel and the cut and how does it grind and how does it sand, how does it polish? You just know more. So I know a lot of people say it's just too difficult. You can't do it. You don't, you can't say where something comes from. That is true unless you're educated on it. Then it gets to be a little bit easier. When something is just really just generic, and I don't know because it could be from 10 different mines, then I don't know. I'm just going to tell you, I don't know. It's real. I can tell you if it's stabilized or not, but the exact mine, I can make educated guesses or I absolutely know. So like, when I buy this, I bought it from the Los Campitos mine. They were there. I know. I've got the provenance on it. That's why I like to buy for myself. I like to buy my own stones and my own rough because I know what I'm getting. I've got the provenance. I'm right there talking to the people from the mine. I'm just getting all excited. Goodness. I'm talking my language and I get all excited. Okay. All righty. I got a nice, beautiful turquoise cross on a gorgeous chain. So now this turquoise, this would be hard for me to identify because Hubei turquoise from China looks exactly like that. But then we've also got mines in America that look exactly like that. So I would not be able to tell you where that comes from. Stamped sterling, nicely made, Navajo work, beautiful chain. It's the glittery kind. It's got a lobster claw. All right, chain is 24 inches long and the cross is 2 inches long. Heavy. We've got a lot of sterling going on in here. Oh, this is so interesting. So I went this morning to have the breakfast with my friend. We hadn't seen each other for a while. And we drive up and she looks up at my door and she goes, "There's something hanging on your doorknob." And I'm looking and I said, "Oh yeah, it's a bag." And I said, "I get so many solicitors around here, you know, it's common." And she goes, "I think it says something like love or something on there." And I say, "Well, I don't have any boyfriend. I'm not dating anybody." So we walk up and it's this beautiful Bible. It's a brand new, beautiful Bible in a bag that says love on it, hanging on my doorknob. I have no idea where it came from. Now, is that cool or what? Living right. I am living right. Okay. All right. So the cross and the chain together, I can sell them separate, but I'm going to do it together here because they're both heavier pieces. But if somebody says, "I just don't need the chain," then I can take it apart. We even looked around at the other houses and the doorknobs to see if someone was just going through giving out Bibles, and no, it was just me. I have no idea where it came from. Maybe I do have a secret admirer. Wouldn't that be nice? Just the cross price, 200. I'll take 50 off for the chain. The cross is not vintage. The cross is new. And it is 18 grams. Handmade Navajo. Little over 2 inches. Nikki, I need the chain. All right, you can have the chain for 50. All right, Nikki was the first one. Nikki, do you want it for 50? Because if you don't, I see Deborah wants it for 50. Yes, I will hold it up. Nikki, okay. Nikki, you were on there first. I'm just trying to do this correctly. Okay, you're saying you do want the chain. And Deborah wants the chain. I'll see if I got another one. All right, but I'm going to go to Nikki because you were first. That's just the only way to do it. and be nice about it. Okay, it's a beauty. It's very nice. All right, Nikki, you got it for 50, 24 inches. And let me check and see if I've got another one. I like that style because it's kind of glittery. Okay, here's that. All right, the cross, I will hold the cross up because you kind of said you wanted to see the size. I want a honker. Okay, well, there you go. Okay. All right, let me just take a moment and see if I've got another chain for Deborah that is like that one. Ooh, ooh, aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky? That's amazing. Do you want it, Deborah? 24 inches. Yes, you got it. Okay. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. Pays to ask. I like to see everybody happy. Do I have a 24-inch paper clip chain? It must be the Bible. Must be the Bible. This is a traditional Navajo handmade paper clip chain. Just happens to be 24 inches. Now, eye candy, you should know that these are not cheap chains because the links are handmade. They're not machine made. These are all individually handmade. You've got the traditional eye hook. So just check it again, 24. I will sell it, but I won't sell it for anything less than this because they deserve to get paid for their work. So that's 150 and it goes to eye candy first if she wants it. Oh, there you go. Okay, it's yours. You obviously know your chains because not too many people know that it's called paperclip. And you asked for paperclip. Anybody else want something specific? We're on a roll. You might as well ask now because maybe I got it. Maybe I've got it. All right, let's see. Where can we go from here? Anybody want a nice snake ring from Yat City? Yat City is an older silversmith. You'll see in there a Yat City. Beautiful, beautiful older snake. That's my snake, but the reason you can see why it's mine, because the stone is cracked, which doesn't bother me in the least. Someday I'll go in there and fix it, but it's not going to fall out. So here is this one here. Right now it's a size 10. Older vintage. Size 10. Really good price on this one. Hi, Candy. Anybody else interested? It is a starting bid. Well, we got people who really know what they want tonight. This is great. Going once, going twice, sold. Okay, I'm going to bring in a few smaller non-native things again, just to break it up a little bit. All right, I got a couple of just great little sterling silver band rings that I picked up. Sterling silver, okay, size 6. Nice, heavy, thick, well made. Size 6 sterling. Folded silver. Yeah, I can bring some more chains out. Okay, so this one is starting bid of 40. Nicely made. Yep. Hi, Kevin. Well, thanks for coming in. And you're an indigenous artist myself. Awesome. Where are you from? Okay, no interest on that one. Do I have any stamped paperclip chains? No, I do not have any stamped ones. I'll look and see. Oh, Mary Lisa Brown just bought the ring. Okay. God, I shouldn't put these things down because I've got so much jewelry here. All I gotta do is put it down and I lose it. Okay, hang on, I'll find it. Famous last words. I will find it. What the? There it is. Okay. Mary Lisa, you got it. Well, thanks for joining us, Kevin. Okay. Blackfeet silversmith, preservation artist from Montana. Very interesting. My very good Navajo friend was a silversmith who I learned a lot from, and he went to he had relatives on the Blackfeet Reservation, and he used to go up there for weeks at a time to hang out with them. I never went with him up there, but um, he loved Montana. He just loved it. Okay, all right. Thank you. So I'm so glad you're here. Enjoy and add your 2 bits anytime you want. All right, let's see. Where do we go from here? Oh, let's do this. I don't think I've done this one because this one came back with me from Tucson. All right, another inlay, coral and turquoise inlay. Oh, I just found a mark, but it's a symbol. It's no name or anything like that. It kind of looks like a Roman cross. I don't think you're going to be able to see it on here. It's up here in the corner. There you go. So that's the mark. Let's see here. Easy 7.5. I would not suggest closing these down because this chip inlay can come out very easily. So I would say don't do it. If you're 7.5, it's going to fit really nice. Nice stamping. Um, because there's no artist stamping in there with a name. I don't know who made it. I just get a good feeling this is Navajo though, just because of the stamping up here. I mean, everybody can do this, the inlay. So I've got a feeling that it's Navajo and not Zuni. Okay, 7.5. 145. All right, Candy, you got it. If when I do your invoice, I'm going to go into my book. Really good one to have, guys, if you really want to get into knowing your marks. Look at how thick this is. It's an excellent book, Hallmarks of the Southwest. And it's not just Southwest. It's mostly, but they've got some other hallmarks in here as well. I'm going to see if I can find this for you because I would want to know. Oh yeah, Olga. I was supposed to look for you too. I will do that. Olga got a new bracelet with an arrow on the inside. I know I have seen this hallmark before, but I can't remember it. I've got to try to find it. So there's two more down. All right, off to eye candy. Where am I? What time is it? Oh, might be time to go. Any requests? You guys said you wanted chains. Let's see. I'll pull out a few more chains here. I'm looking for some interesting ones. Give me some suggestions because because I got a lot. And most of them, these down here are more like 24 inches. You know, I got some neat cool ones, like, you know, little combos like this. I can't see you. I can't see anybody. And wow, look at this one. That's very cool. Nice and lightweight, glittery, big look. It's probably like 18 inches. Okay, let's see what you guys are looking for. Handmade sterling chains. I don't think of anything handmade unless it's from Balinese chains. Because most chains are machine made. I've got a couple really vintage. You know, like, well, that's pretty vintage. It's a chain buffet. Loop on far your left, please. My left would be, no. My left is, this is my left. Loop. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Navajo pearls on far left. This one? Or is it the other left? This one. This is a silpada. That's a silpada with the big silpada 4-directional cross. Is this what you're talking about? Eye candy, was it this one? This is, oh, this is another paper clip. Okay, so there's this one. That's a silpada, very heavy. I didn't even know I had this. This is another short paper clip. Very tarnished, heavy patina. Here is another big link. Heavy. Another big link. This is about 18 inches. Okay. Oop. This is fun. Anybody into 14 karat gold filled? Celestial quartz in 14 karat gold filled. All right, I'll move this aside for a moment. Okay. So the tarnished paper clip. This one is 20 inches. It does have the hook. All right, so this one is going to be 20 inches is okay. All right, so this one is starting bid. Whoops. What happened? What did I not do? What happened? Is it not showing up? What is going on? There. Okay, eye candy's in for 100. Anybody else looking for Navajo paperclip chains? Okay, going once, going twice. Nikki got in just in time. Nikki's in at 105. Eye candy's back in at 110. Yeah, it's very heavily tarnished, but it's perfect. I wouldn't take it off because, you want to put an older pendant on there that's tarnished. Then it looks just right. These, I think you're looking at these. These are not Navajo pearls. This is from Mexico. So we'll finish off on this one first. So Nikki is in, eye candy is in, Nikki is out. Okay, you got it for eye candy was in at 110. And okay, 110, you got it. 20 inches, 110. These Mexico beads, they're also handmade. But I just want you to know they're from Mexico. And they use a thicker wall in their beads. I love these. You can see the shape is different. But these are all handmade, also on a sterling chain, traditional hook. It's heavy. You could take an American-made ball chain and that looks similar to this, and it'd be so much lighter. They just use a heavier bead. These are short. This is very short. This is mine. I've been using this for a long time. This is only 14 inches. So it's definitely choker. So on me, that's where it would be. But sometimes I really want something choker because of my neckline. And it is, hi, hi, baby. Hi, honey. Oh, it's raining and you're all wet. You're all wet. 29 grams. Okay, but it's too short for me. Right. I'll put that back. It's a shorty. Up, up, up. There he is. Oh, look who's coming through the chains. And he is all wet. Okay. Where were we? Who is that? That's Honey Bun. That's my beautiful, wonderful kitty that loves to get up into the jewelry and swat the chains. Run those, please. You want me to run the 14-inch beads? Is that what you're looking for? The 14-incher? Okay. Don't get mad at the price, but I just have to do it because I've only found one of these. Only found one of these. In this shape, handmade, on a chain. Can't break it. It's never going to go anywhere. Okay, starting bid. Whoop. Okay, just did it again. That's 180. You can see the shape. So it's a very different shape. They're not round, they're not torpedo, they don't have an edge. They're kind of a round squashed bead. Let's see, it's great. It's great for pendants. Space buns. Good. I like that. That's a good analogy. Little space buns. Okay, no problem, Nikki. Okay, where are we? The chain with multiple strands that you showed earlier. Would it be this one? I showed both of these. All right, so I'll do this one first. Let's see, this is extendable. This is 17 inches. It is 40 grams. 40 grams at $4 a gram. $160. 40 grams. The one you showed us was flatter. Okay. And it was multiple chains. This, I think about this is flat. That's an old vintage. I don't think they even make these anymore. Okay. This is 18 inches. And it's 60. Got a nice patina on it again. I've not polished this. Eye candy's in for 60. Anybody else? Okay. Going once, going twice, sold to eye candy. Yeah. Lays very nice. Oops. Rachel just came in. 65. All right, you two decide. Eye candy's in at 70. Figaro chains, I will check and see. 75. Rachel's at 75. The thin multiple. Okay, Rachel's out. So, hi Candy, you've got it for 70. Yeah, I can show you the angel quartz. I do not have any Figaro chains. Nope. And then somebody else asked, oh, eye candy is out. It should go to Rachel. Let me go back. Looks like I made a mistake here. Rachel was at 65. Eye candy was at 70. Rachel was at 75. Eye candy's out. Sorry. Thank you guys. Okay, Rachel's got it. All right, Rachel, coming to you. My mistake. All right, Rachel, we're square. All righty. This is a piece I made a very long time ago, probably back in the 80s, when I was doing a lot of just working with natural quartz crystals. And this is a natural point that's got a cluster on the top of the point. I'll show you the back. So a cluster on the point. This is very cool. That's why I said it. And that's 14 karat gold filled. And it's angel aura. And there's a 14 karat gold filled chain. The chain is 18 inches, and it's one of these adjustables. All right, so I will run this. At 85. The adjustable 14 karat gold filled chain in the quartz crystal. All right, we've got Valerie at 85, eye candy 85, jewelry that makes you purr 85, eye candy's at 90, Valerie's at 95, Deborah's at 95, eye candy is at 100. Damn, I should have made more of these in the 80s. It is definitely unique. Lulu's on fire. Hi, Husky. Where are we? Valerie's at 105. So you can kind of get an idea of the size. Nice chain, good lobster claw on there. Oh my God, gold, what, $5,000 an ounce? You know, and the nice thing about Goldfield is Goldfield works just like 14 karat gold, just like it. You can solder on it, you can form it. It never changes color. because it's not plated. It's gold. It's actually rolled in. So it responds when you work with it, it responds just like 14 karat solid. Oh, where did we end up? Okay. Eye candy is out. Valerie, it looks like you got it. 115. You got it. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie. I didn't plan on showing that one tonight, but that's what happens when you guys get me into the chains. Okay, I'll do the silpata. I'll bring that one up. Yes, Husky. I did. And you're right. It was Sonoran. Good eye. Okay, the silpata with their very traditional four-corner cross on here. Heavy. Heavy, heavy. 40 grams. 40 grams times 4. It's still a good deal. Just to give you the length, it's a 16-inch chain. It's got the toggle on it. Nice, big, heavy-duty links, solid. Okay. $4 a gram. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. I don't have any. Okay, Gemini, no problem. Okay. Oh, let's see here. This is a beauty. It's a heavy one. If anybody's looking for heavy, I'll call these Gucci's. That's what I call them. Man or woman. 22 inches. $30 grams. Sterling silver. 30 grams. Oh, good night. Thanks for coming, participating, buying. My candy's in at 20. Rachel's in at 20. Nikki wants Heishi. I had that one big long, oh, this is Heishi. I had this one. Rachel's in at 130. Eye Candy's in at 135. We're going to end this up soon here. Rachel's in at 140. Eye Candy, 145. Rachel's out. All right, so Eye Candy has it for 145. Okay. All right, I'm going to do one more piece and then we're going to say good night. Honey Bun wants to go to bed. Figaro, fifth from end. I have a Figaro? Fifth from the end. Left end. The other left. That's so hard trying to do everything backwards. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, I'm just going to take this stuff down and see if this is what you're talking about. And I got another one that's smaller. Let's get this out. Is this what you guys call a Figaro? Hey, no problem, Chuck. Is this what you guys were asking for? Figaro's in the middle. So this one? You wanted Heishi. So Nikki, just tell me, are you talking about like a Heishi necklace, a Heishi bracelet, and you just want it to be Heishi? Do you want it to be turquoise Heishi? They all look the same to me. Box chains, I do have some box chains. Okay, so eye candy, yes, and the other one that matches. All right. These are exactly, well, they are identical. One is tarnished and one is not. They are Italian. They are both marked Italy. $33 grams. They're 20 inches. They're both the same length, both the same weight. Okay, eye candy's in for 135. So you want one, right? Nobody else is in on it. So eye candy. All right, so you got one for 135. Do you care which one? One is a little more tarnished than the other. Oh, you want both. Okay, cool. All right, 2 for 1, 135. Okay. Woo! What a night. Oh, somebody wanted box. Somebody asked about box. Rochelle, I've been saying your name wrong. I've been calling you Rachel and it's Rochelle. Oof, my glasses are bad news. Rochelle said, do I have any box chains? Are you still here, Rochelle? Okay. Okay, so I've got some boxes, but they're small. I don't have any large ones. So these are just 16 inches, and they're the small ones for pendants. Rochelle, is that anything that you're looking for? Too small. Okay. Let's see if I've got any more that are super interesting. Nothing I want to part with. What is this? Oh, what's this doing in here? Oh, all right, last piece. Last piece. Okay, just a cute little pendants on this one. I would bet that this is block material. I don't think that's real sugilite. It looks very much like block sugilite to me. Little ball necklace. Oh, this is really short. That's only 15 inches. 15-inch sterling silver ball chain with an unidentified pretty color pendant. All right. All right, everybody get ready. This is going to be almost a giveaway. It's the last piece of the night. Oh, I'm going to do this. Let's do this because some of you have hung in here for so long. I'm going to write down right now what I'm going to ask for this piece, and whoever guesses what's on this paper gets it. Okay, so I've written it down and put it right there. So it's a 16-inch sterling silver ball chain and a sterling silver pendant. It is native, but I don't believe those are real stones. Okay, guess. The first person that guesses is right gets it. It's really good. It's a really good price. Jewelry that makes you purr, $30. You are the first $30 person. You got it. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for coming. Deborah, this is yours. Let me put it in a bag before I forget. Thank you all so much. Like I said, I am waiting on a very large load of Native American, everywhere from high end to low end. 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know. We shall see. So thank you. I am signing off. We will see you all hopefully next Sunday. If for some reason I'm off on a buying trip, I will let you all know. I usually will send out a post. If I'm not going to have a show, I'll put a post up that says I'm doing something. All right. Thank you. And all the new people, thank you so much for stopping in. Love you all. Good night. I don't have any. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't seem to have any way to close you out. Oh my goodness. What the heck is this all about? It just says edit. Have I not scrolled? Oh, there it is. Bye. I found it. I was going to take you all to upstairs and tuck you into bed with me here. Okay.